morning. I must say that I connect to the whole morning. I remember when I first went to Wisconsin, I was just scared. My lips, my nose, my eyes, everything hurt. And I came to the front of the room. And I remember the good distinguished Toastmasters with them. They threw me on the executive board as secretary. I panicked, but I feel like if I did not take that step to reach my goal, I would not do it. So I give kudos to all of you that take that opportunity to push yourself up. Watch where you at. That's all right. Next up, I would like to invite our 2023-2024 district coordinator and the person of Toastmaster, Tisha. I got it. Yes.
Visionary. Help me here. 754
888-1.
Again, 754
888-1.
Okay. What I did not love, I must say, is this heat. Today was very hot. I mean, the summer was just hot.
Yeah.
And what I realized when I looked at your theme, I sent your theme today, and it talked about potential. It reminded me that as I hold the cup in my hand out this hot day, I have the potential of refreshing myself with my beverage, if that's in this cup. Not say what's in the cup, but I can refresh myself. But I had the possibility of refreshing myself. But it was only that possibility. It was only that potential. If I did not do this act, I could not quench my insatiable thirst today. So as you go throughout this year, your executive theme, realizing your highest potential, I want you to remember that the possibilities are endless. There are no ceilings. As Coach Yo, who was our Gavel Club honoree this year, she would say there are no ceilings. No matter what the challenges may be throughout our year, there are no ceilings. You can get it done. So first, you have to be ambitious. There are no ceilings. The limiting beliefs off, whatever they may be, as you work as an executive team. Theme is executive team. C, remember the core values of Toastmasters International: respect, integrity, service, excellence. I would like to reflect especially on respect, because I have seen what a lack of respect can do in any organization. We are not paid to be here. The least we can do is have a working environment where we're comfortable and can communicate with each other on levels that we feel appreciated and where our space reflects one that we can go in. Finally, remember that you are a team. I had the opportunity of listening to our immediate past international president at one of our area directors training. And he said that the team protects the leader and the leader protects the team. How can the team protect the leader? By simply doing your part. Whatever tasks are assigned to you, whatever is your role, how can you fill it? How can you do your best to make sure that whatever piece of the puzzle you have, that it's in its place, so that the team, the vision can be realized? You do that. And as the leader, once your team, you provide that space for your team to be comfortable and work in an environment where there is respect, integrity, service, and excellence. You will not be burnt out, because you can have the able-bodied people behind you to help realize it. Overall, visionaries, remember that you can be ambitious, remember the core values, and remember that you are a team. Congratulations to the 2023-2024 executive team. I get it tongue twisted here. Executive team. It's the company. Do like I can do. Act. So I can quench my thirst. You act. And fulfill it.
Cheers.
Toastmasters said act. You cannot be a visionary without being able to see the vision. So we definitely relate to that message. I would like to now call on our past division director. I had the pleasure of working along with him when he was my area director. So I can only imagine how much more incredible he has become since then. Please let's give a round of applause to our very own distinguished Toastmaster, Derek.
That's why I'm honored to have this opportunity to be in the room, this space, Toastmasters Club that I come to love because of the energy that it brings every single Wednesday.
Catch it all.
Wednesday. I just want to congratulate the executive team that's about to be installed. Congratulate the past executive team for the job that you did 2022-2023. So hats off to you. And the only thing I could say, one word I want to say is support. Support each other, support your leader. Like our Area 60 director said that the leader protects the team. Well, the team protects the leader, and the leader protects the vision. But if we don't support each other, it's going to fall by the wayside. 12 months feel like a lifetime in 2 months. So you have to work together, you have to support each other. And when visitors come in, you not only see a vibrant club, they see a friendly, supportive environment that they would want to be part of. I encourage you to support, no matter what, support each other. Quest for excellence. 2023. Again, congratulations. Thank you.
I had to
That's a
let
special-
just let them be
relationship.
blessed with your voice, just for me. I'd like to now open up the floor for some of our club founders to give their remarks. So these will be in the persons of Distinguished Toastmaster Aubrey, Distinguished Toastmaster Williams, and Distinguished Toastmaster Johnson. Anyone have any?
Surely do.
Thank you, DTM Williams, for volunteering me. Absolutely fine. It's always ready, especially generic. So I would assume that I'm up here because I'm founding club, and I will state that I am grateful. Words can describe my eyes, all things. How proud I am of club of Young Williams and what club started Toastmaster career. For managing and carrying the club last year, the Toastmaster Ernie Store, who also did a good job in the club. And I just want to say, continue. The vision was there, and it's still here. And keep in mind that when we created for a place to create it, a place that you can achieve most of that. So keep being alive. We're very proud.
Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests. Thank you so much for bringing remarks. I spent some time watching the relay this past weekend, and although not specifically focused on the athletic part, I think we can sometimes take other things, other life lessons from just something that doesn't have anything to do with what we're doing here today. But I oftentimes think of life as a relay. You know, when we started with a group. Of course, along the way, priorities set in, you know. Some people travel off to school, some people they settle down with families. Some things take priority that takes us away from Toastmasters. But it's so wonderful when that mantle or that baton can pass on to someone else, and someone else can carry on that vision too. So just looking back and remembering the past presidents we had, Nelson, we had Robert, Bernie. Now we're about to, I'm getting someone. That's Korea. Definitely Korea. And then now we have Daniel. This is an awesome relay. So I just want to remind you guys to continue to stay in the race, continue to work towards bettering yourself. This is what Toastmasters is really about, to hold you and equip you with the tools that you need. So thank you so much for inviting me. I'm looking forward to the speaker. I'm also looking forward to
Thank you to our founders that shared comments. I saw that the great DTM Andre Kelly.
Listen.
And I think it would be remiss of us not to allow him all of his glory.
Yeah.
And give some remarks as our 2019 to 2021 District 47 Public Relations Manager.
Good afternoon. Good evening. It is so good to be here. You see the things that are continuing, and all of you have something to be proud of, so give yourselves a round of applause. Speakers going to encourage you to realize your potential. If you are equipped and empowered with that information, I want to encourage you to run with it. Remember from whence you come, undermine the undermining thought will discourage the things that will hinder you from tapping into your maximum potential and turning that into capacity, and never wasting an opportunity to be the great visionaries, to be who you were destined to be. So as you unleash your greatest potential, I look forward to supporting you even more. Even more. So I'll see you at your next meeting. Thank you.
See you next week.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Kelly. And now I would like to invite up the sharp man and blue, our immediate past president and our current 2023-2024 District 47 Area 63 Director. Who will give us remarks followed by our great founder, distinguished Toastmaster Maria.
My name is Toastmaster Greenwood Graham, Area 63 Director, so that includes visionaries and 4 other clubs in our area. 1/5 us. It's a privilege to be here. Like, Swami Toastmaster Anthony Mike said, he didn't even know if he would make it doing a Sergeant at Arms. Right? You said that, right? Yeah. I came in as a Sergeant at Arms as well, and I wasn't sure what I was doing, but with each role I learned. I'm grateful just for the opportunity to be able to learn and develop as a person, as a leader, and refine my own skills and voice. It has been a journey. I have grown substantially since then, and there's more to come with it. So just glad to be here. Thank you all for being great and adding to my own development. And I hope to add to yours as well as we continue to move forward together. Thank you.
Wonderful people, hello. Hello. Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak. I am blessed to be in a room of beginnings. I want you to let that sit on you for a moment. We're in a room of beginnings. I did not say ending, I said beginnings. Because I can call out so many of us who started. So many. I remember Distinguished Toastmaster Roll calling me with plans on Toastmasters Month, many October moons ago, right? I can recall Distinguished Toastmaster Jackson always speaking about that one speech competition he entered into, very first one, thought he would afford it, absolutely bombed it. So I was enthralled from Distinguished Toastmaster Aubrey, who encouraged him to join the group. Yes. I remember Distinguished Toastmaster Kelly smiling as a facilitator at TLI. It used to be held here before we came to TBI many moons ago. And now look where he sits. I remember Toastmaster Johan Hutchinson blowing minds at youth in Parliament and youth in Senate and walking into these great halls. I remember Toastmaster Tamaz Knowles giggling when he entered the door of Luminary. And of course, Distinguished Toastmaster Glenisha Aubrey, who has come so long away from being a firecracker to now being such an exemplary speaker. We are in a room of beginnings. And this is just heralding another group of beginnings. We have a vice president of membership, secretary in the room, president, first time. Jesus knows we did not see it. But the Lord has his way. And the members spoke. And so we are giving birth to great and new beginnings. I want to tell you about how proud I am of that. I want to tell you all that I've tried to have been here from day one. I am making that my mandate. Distinguished Toastmaster Jackson is not the only one who is touched by the brilliance of Distinguished Toastmaster Andrew. Even today, he's still advising clubs. That's his commitment, that the clubs that he advised continue to go on. So I said, you know what? I'm going to carry on this great man's legacy. And myself, Distinguished Toastmaster Aubrey and Jackson do the same thing with luminaries. I hold it down here with visionaries. This is brilliant. I'm so happy to see this new beginning. Make us proud because we are behind you. We're pushing you. We're supporting you. We're cheering you on. We'll be here next week and we'll be here June 30th. And we'll be here again July 1st. Can I get an amen in the room? I know you will do it. Toastmaster Dean, do it. Toastmaster Jones, you will do it. Toastmaster Knowles, you will do it. Toastmaster Will Dream, you will do it. Toastmaster Smith and Toastmaster Austin will be walking into the door shortly. They will do it also, and I know all of us will do it. So congratulations.
we are doing all that we can to make this club excellent, please ensure to also do by giving that little contribution towards the food to Toastmaster Austin. So our good president just reminded me of that, and I'm sure that all of us want to see this club succeed, want to see us do well, and we believe in fellowship and unity and working together, and a part of that has to do with food, always. So we want to ensure that we have that sort of. Now, it would not be a Toastmasters meeting if we did not have some fun. And who can tell me the best way to have fun in Toastmasters?
Well,
I feel like I heard it. There it is. Table talking. So I'd like to now do a few questions on the floor just to get us relaxed, unwind, and ready for the fun of the day. And I'm going to start off with a question that can reflect and tie into our theme, realizing our highest potential. I have the question on the floor that says, what is the most important lesson you have learned from a failure? What is the most important lesson you have learned from a failure? And I'm going to ask the very beautiful Toastmaster Charlie Thompson to answer this question.
Thank you so much. When we think of failures, lots of times we get frustrated with ourselves and we tend to. However, it's important for us to understand that failures are also lessons. And when I think about a lesson that I've learned from failure, what I think about is get back up trying. Even when we may feel down because we may not have achieved a particular goal that we've set for ourselves, it's important for us to understand always get back up and fight. And remember that we shouldn't give up on our dreams, shouldn't give up on our goals, because we can realize our highest potential and we learn from our failures and continue to press on toward. Thank you so much.
Next, this person reflected about a lot of the things that they went through to get to this journey. So I just want to ask if you can reflect, what is the best advice that you have ever received that has transformed your thinking? What is the best advice you have ever received to transform your thinking? And I want to ask this to distinguished Toastmaster Jackson.
Thank you for that question, Toastmaster Store. The best advice that I received while along the journey, I would say, would be to fail fast and fail hard. I recall I was visiting a club and I recall a Toastmaster giving me that advice. And I want to, I guess, expound upon that just a little bit. We should not be afraid of failure. Failure means that we're stepping out of our comfort zone. It means that we're doing something that we would have not mastered already. Now, I'm going through that in my life right now because I transitioned from one job into another job. And I'm learning that there's a lot of skills that I did not acquire in my previous job that I have to execute on this job, but I love failing. Like, I really, really love it. And I'm big enough to say, I don't know how to do something, to not feel guilty about not knowing how to do something, but being open to learn. So guys, you don't have to fake it. I'm not a big fan of faking it until you make it. Just be honest with yourself. Do the best you could. And then just be yourself. Yeah. So,
Yeah. Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Jackson. The next thing I want to ask, all of us in our own way is a leader in this room, and a leader looks differently to everyone. So I want to know, what do you think is the most important characteristic that makes you a leader? What is the most important characteristic that would make you a leader? And I'm going to ask this question too. I love how everyone's eyes are just thinking. I can see the brains working just in case they get called on This gives me so much excitement. Okay. I would like to call on Toastmaster Hutchinson to answer this question. Good evening.
That combines a great group. Every little gathering find someone who is easy to work. As a leader, even though you are put in charge, you should not allow yourself so rigid. Expect people who are money
Mhm.
so you will step into any leadership after yourself to be able to air that is from us. And you obviously add the work in it so that you effective and that is why.
No, awesome. Thank you, Toastmaster Hutchinson. My next question, realizing our highest potential. All of us have reached that era where we felt like we were pushed beyond measure. We felt like that was when we were planted and we had to push the soil out of the way. We had to realize our breaking point and our growing point. So my question is, when in your life can you recall that you were pushed to reach your full potential? And I would like to ask this to the lovely lady. I didn't get her name, but her smile, see, I love that you read my mind. You know exactly who I'm meaning. Yes, you were so engaged, and like, I feel that question for you. So I'll repeat it for you. When in your life do you recall that you've reached your full potential? What can you say? Let's give a round of applause.
Thank you, madam. I realized I reached my full potential when I stopped hiding in the background. I love to work in the background. Any organization I work in the background. But bearing in mind that for some reason, I was connected to this wonderful, wonderful gentleman. See, this was master meeting. Join me. That's when I realized that my full potential. Instead of just sitting behind the scene, this handsome. Allowed me to see who I am today. And because of that, I am now the secretary in Voices.
Awesome. Come on now. Awesome. So sometimes you just need that little push. Not even a push, just a tap. And then, yes, I understand. I agree.
And because of that, I'm able to travel around the world by
Come on. Ooh, okay.
By this handsome.
Speaking.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's give another round of applause. And my final question that I'll target, and I know everyone wants to get a question. It's always the most engaging part of the meeting, and everyone wants to be engaged, but I have to ask just one more person. So I'll ask for a volunteer for this one. Does anyone want to volunteer? I have that burning desire. And if you smile too hard at me, or if I feel like you're looking and trying to reflect, I'm going to call on you because I feel like you're trying to connect. This distinguished Toastmaster Aubrey, your name was thrown out there. Is the spirit sending your name out? Are you going to answer the spirit? Yes, I can feel it. Come on, distinguished Toastmaster. My question to you, with reaching your highest potential, reflecting back to any movies, any books, any persons in your life, who do you think or what do you think influenced you the most to reach your highest potential?
is actually, I grew up just a little Cosmo. We all kind of like, we know what it is. Probably bread, tea, but that was all. You know what it is. Take the last, get into the cupboard, and try and take with the steamed like and rice. I get to make sure that's stretched. You gotta put the onions in before we put a big one stretch so that the last is good. And you then get exposed to so much as you go. You see that some people don't have to let that last one spread. No. They do feel okay with it.
Yes.
Right? And you see the work they put in, or the work they used to put in, and what them to show it right now. You see this with people like Spas. He came from some that. So what he had to do that was illegal. Right? So I look at the people around me and I want better. I want my mom to live good. I don't want to struggle. I don't want to rely on it. I don't want my good friends here not driving dope down notes. So I'm like, oh my God. I know I get their hands twisted.
These are very specific examples. I feel it.
So high
I
down
feel it.
they can't even remember your name.
Those going on.
I for all of them. They are the people that inspire me.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like with all the trees that were thrown, we still got the message of what you were saying. So that's all that mattered most. Thank you all for participating in my impromptu table topic session. You can call on me at any time. And I feel, trust me, I will call on all of you at any time. So I appreciate your attendance. Now, for one of the moments we've been waiting for is to get our spirit filled with some inspiration. And before we can do that, I want to call on our very great Toastmaster, Damaris Knowles, who will introduce our speaker, followed by our speaker. Let's give him a round of applause.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Simone is a seasoned speaker, certified corporate trainer, personal development coach, HR strategist, and consultant, leadership advisor, men's empowerment advocate, educator, mentor, newspaper columnist, soulful singer, and radio and television host. She was named as Caribbean Woman to Watch in 2018 and was honored as a Mentor of the Year by Project Bahamas in 2022. She has authored 7 books. Simone has worked in small, medium, and large corporations in her areas of specialty and passion, and they are shaping vision and strategy, leadership development, and culture transformation. Simone has a bachelor's in English, a master in science in career and human resource development, and numerous certifications. Simone has worked in both private and public sectors, currently the founder and lead consultant of the boutique training and consultant firm Limitless Life. Can everyone help me to bring up Miss Simone? Oh, yeah.
Thank you all. Thank you. You all make me feel very special.
You are.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's really good to be here again. It's been what, a year, 2 years? I don't know. It's been a while, but it's good to be back. It's good to be here to support the team here at the Visionaries and to see other familiar faces here. It's good to be back in the Toastmasters family. It's been a very exciting time in Toastmasters, right? With the coming out of the convention, it was really an amazing experience. I wish I could have attended all of it, but the parts that I did get to participate in were really transformative. So I'm gonna put my pennies together and see if I could get to California for next year. Yes, yes, I wanna be there for next year. So I wanna just share a few points with the incoming officers on leadership. And if any of you see anything that I post, y'all know I love leadership. Yeah. Well, I should say good leadership. Because this is really the platform that I'm on, because I see the impact of what not so great leadership can do to people and to organizations. They really can have a very negative effect. And I think we can all testify to that. So I'm going to share just really 4 simple, but I hope powerful points that will help you along your journey of leadership through the course of this Toastmaster year. And the first one is, and this is so appropriate because this is the Visionaries Club. Yes. So my first charge to you is to set the course. Set the course. Any Bible scholars in here? You know, the scripture that we love to quote, right? Write the vision. That ain't the one, but we like that one too. Write the vision, make it plain, right? But the one that I want to talk about tonight is without vision. Now I want to share a different translation because it changes the whole scope of that scripture. At least it does for me. So we are accustomed to hearing it, without vision, people perish, right? There's another translation that says, without vision, the people cast off restraint. Yeah. Now that gives you a whole different perspective than people perishing. It makes you understand why they would perish if they are casting off restraint. Why? Because there is no vision. So when we have vision, vision keeps us on course. It keeps us on track. You may say, well, that sounds so limiting. It sounds like if I have a vision, then I'm bound by this vision. Yes, you are. Because if you are the Visionaries Toastmasters Club, you can't be trying to do what Leading Voice is doing. Right. Hello, somebody. That is the thing that traps us all and gets us in trouble, because we're always looking at what other people are doing. But we have a course of our own. When you ever see people running a race, if they don't stay in their own lane, they can mess up the race for themselves and the people who run in. Because the other people who run in their lane and they wonder, why are you in mine? Stay in, what do we tell people? Stay in your lane. There's a reason for that. So it's very important as a club, as the club leadership, that you set your course and you stay on course, stay on path. What is the vision that you have set out for this year? And be about it, right? Stay focused on it. Be purposeful about it. Be intentional about it. Don't worry about what other clubs are doing. When you get your grade at the end of the year, and you should be grading yourselves, right? You should be able to check off and say, yes, we did that. Yes, we accomplished that. Yes, we did that. We were successful in that. Measuring against your own standard of excellence and nobody else's. The second charge that I have for you is that your progress depends on people. Now, this is very important. As leaders, sometimes we get very focused on the task ahead. So I just finished telling you about focusing on the vision. Now, sometimes we can be so focused on the vision that we forget about the people around us. We forget about the team. We forget about our members because we are so charged to make it happen and we've got to be successful. And sometimes we have to check our motivation. Why am I so focused on this, on success? What is success for me? Because at the end of the day, if the people that I am leading are not also flourishing and succeeding, then I have failed. Our progress depends on people. And so in this year, I encourage you to focus on your team. What are the areas that people may need support? What are the areas where we need to push them to the front? You don't have to lead all the time.
Yeah.
We can lead from the back.
Yes.
Hello? When we push people forward and we give them opportunities to shine, opportunities to grow, opportunities to practice, opportunities to flex and build their muscle. Mother Teresa said, I can do things you cannot. You can do things I cannot. Together, we can do great things. So it is not just about focusing on my super ability and your superpowers. Imagine if we put it all together. Third charge, detours and setbacks don't change your destination. So you may have a glorious vision. Hey, that's cool. I love it. I got my own, on-demand PowerPoint going on here. Y'all don't play that. The visionaries, hey. I love it. Detours and setbacks don't change your destination. As glorious as your vision is, you're going to have challenges. So the same people that I told you, see how all these things build on each other? The same people that I told you y'all need, and y'all need to build and develop and encourage and inspire, they're gonna be the same people who can drive you nuts. Who will cause you the most problems, and who said the young lady say ain't gonna remember your name? Ain't gonna treat you right. Right? These are some of the challenges. You may not get all the money you need, you may not have all the resources you need. You may not be able to check off all of those boxes. But detours may only delay your destiny, but it cannot stop it. And I have learned that in my life. One of my favorite quotes is that those who wander, W-A-N-D-E-R, not all who wander are lost. Sometimes our journey takes us through many winding roads, but we still get to where we're supposed to be. If I had time to tell you all about how my life took all these different weaves and turns and down the hill and up the hill and crashing down and all these other things, and you would give up on life. You would give up on trying to achieve anything because you may not have the money, you may not have support, you may have to sacrifice a whole lot. And there's no may about it, you will. Right? Sacrifice sleep, sacrifice time, sacrifice doing what other people doing because you're trying to make a difference. Whenever I listen to my bio, I was like, boy, I really don't have a life. Because when you look at it, you're trying to go to school, you're trying to write, you're trying to work, you're trying to do all of these things. It's not easy. But what is going to keep you on course? Let me see who's paying attention. What can keep you on course when the detours and the setbacks come? Hint, hint, hint. The vision, number one. It's the course. And sometimes we have to regulate ourselves based on the vision that we have set for ourselves and remind ourselves, this is why I'm here. My last charge for you tonight is remember why you started. This is something that I had to remind myself. I have a friend who's a very avid Toastmaster, not you, but another one. Someone just like you, just as passionate. So he is like the one on my right ear, and then the other, you like the one on my left ear. But he really pushed me to join Toastmasters. And my icebreaker speech was, I never wanted to be a Toastmaster. Like, for real. I never wanted to be a Toastmaster. And I won't tell you why. But I just was not interested, right? I said I can make my way in this speaking game by myself. But during the pandemic, he convinced me to join. And I got so caught up in this little club that I was in Because, you know, when you only got about 12 people who come in every week, you gotta get in there, right? You gotta work. So they grab you right away and they want to throw you into position here, position there. And when I realized I was so stressed out trying to fill up the agenda and create flyers and do all of these things, I forgot that I was supposed to be like trying to do speeches, trying to finish my level and pathways and all this other stuff. I think I must be still in level 1. It's like, why did I join Toastmasters to add to my stress in my life? What is this? I had to really circle back and say, you know, why did I join this organization? I joined this organization because I wanted to improve my communication skills. I wanted to learn more technique. I want to be a better leader. So I have to now circle back and say, how am I going to get back on course and not get so much distracted? You know, sometimes we can get pulled away by our desire to help and our desire to be nice and do all of this stuff because, you know, the work has to get done. But hey, I don't have to always be the one to do it. That's the realization that I had to come to. I have to prioritize myself, prioritize my goals. And it's the same for you. So when you have discouragement, when you look at the detours, the setbacks, when you feel like giving up, remember why you started. What is your Toastmasters why? And that might be a good icebreaker. Sorry, not an icebreaker, table topics. What is your Toastmasters why? Why did you join? Why are you in this club? Why are you committed to leadership this year? And remember to keep the vision at the forefront. Keep your why at the forefront and let that passion ignite you for the rest of this year and for the rest of your Toastmasters career. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Simone Bowe. Remember your why. Always such a powerful phrase. And I must say that every and each executive board that has grown and gone through Visionaries can say that we've had setbacks, we've had detours, and we definitely had many sacrifices. But I can attest that all of them remembered why they started in the beginning. And that's something that I know our incoming executive board will also acknowledge. So let's show them that we remember our why. Firstly, by giving our chant with passion and energy. Let's see how we can do this. Let's show our guests how much we love our visionaries and how we remember why we started. So I'm going to ask Distinguished Toastmaster Williams to start the chant because I know this is his favorite thing to do with all of the bass in his voice. Yes.
754
888-1.
754
888-1.
One more time. 754
888-1. Let's give that a round of applause. Come on now. Now, see, I know I have that in me, but I can't verbally bring it out. So I had to let him bring it out, but it's in my spirit. I just want y'all to know that all through me, that's it. So that's why I just had to make sure y'all felt it the way I feel it inside. So that's it. Oh, come on now. All right. So now the moment we have all been waiting for, the installation of our executive board. Look at all of these excited, handsome and beautiful faces that are ready to overcome and achieve so many goals in this club. And I'd like to welcome up none other than our 2023-2024 Area 60 Director, Toastmaster Tisha Smith, who will lead this. Let's give her a round.
All right. Will the outgoing club officers please stand? Outgoing club officers. Only 1, 2. Yes, outgoing club officers. Our incoming secretary. Treasurer. I must pause here. Please allow me to make apologies on behalf of our division director, distinguished Toastmaster Denison Balfour, who is 3 times scheduled this evening. So we are happy to have our club growth director. Toastmaster Antonia Antonia Smith. As treasurer, you are the club's accountant. You manage the club's bank account, writing checks as approved by the executive committee and depositing membership dues, payments, and other club revenues. You are also in charge of submitting membership dues to Toastmasters International World Headquarters, filing necessary tax documents, and keeping timely, accurate, up-to-date financial records for the club. Although the treasurer's duties are usually not the most demanding of all the club leadership positions, the consequences of members can be serious when they are not completed accurately and on time. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of this charge. Will you, Toastmaster Antonia Smith, accept these responsibilities and perform them to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you. Pass the gavel to our incoming secretary. Toastmaster Orally Dean. As the secretary, you maintain all club records, manage club files, handle correspondence, and take the minutes at each club and executive committee meeting. You are also responsible for updating and distributing a roster of the current paid membership and keeping the club officer list current for Toastmasters International, as well as managing base camp as necessary. Although some clubs combine the secretary and treasurer roles, it is best to have a dedicated secretary who can help reduce the workload of the treasurer, as well as occasionally assist your vice president education. The gavel is a symbol of this charge. Will you, Toastmaster Orally Dean, accept these responsibilities and perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
Thank you. All right. Toastmaster Kareem Minnis. There, okay. Toastmaster Kareem Minnis, if possible, can we have your camera activated at this time? Toastmaster Kareem. I did not hear your response.
Oh, no, saying sure, I can't get one now.
Okay, go.
Toastmaster Kareem Minnis, as the Vice President Public
I
Relations, you promote
with the lighting at the dark where I am.
and notify media about the club's existence and the benefits Toastmasters membership provides. You update website content and safeguard the Toastmasters brand identity. It is your job to notify the media whenever your club does something newsworthy, like this evening. As Vice President Public Relations, you will find yourself writing news releases, creating and distributing flyers, and maintaining the club's social media and internet presence on the web and in the community. The gavel is a symbol of this charge. Will you hold the proverbial gavel of this charge? Will you perform these duties to the best of your
Just pretend I'm grabbing the gavel.
Oh, let's make sure.
I will.
Oh, geez, sorry. Say it one more time.
So, yeah.
Okay, let's try that one more time. The gavel is a symbol of discharge. Will you perform your duties to the best of your ability?
I most certainly will.
Excellent. Toastmaster Kareem will dream. As the Vice President membership, you promote the club and manage the process of welcoming guests and transforming them to members. By initiating and maintaining contact with guests, making them feel welcome, and providing information to compel them to join, you help maintain a constant influx of new blood into your club. You also attentively monitor membership levels and strategize with the rest of the executive committee how to overcome membership challenges when they occur. The gavel is a symbol of discharge. Toastmaster Kareem will dream. Will you perform these duties to the best of your ability?
I will.
Distinguished Toastmaster.
I believe in you. Prophesy.
Tamars knows. As the Vice President Education, you schedule member speeches and functionary roles, verify the completion of projects, and serve as a resource for questions about the education program, speech contests, and your club mentor program. You are an important source of Toastmasters knowledge for club members, and it is your job to become familiar with all aspects of the Toastmasters education program. The gavel is a symbol of discharge. Will you, Toastmaster Tamars Knowles, accept these responsibilities and perform them to the best of your ability?
I will.
Toastmaster Daniel Jones, having been elected the president of Visionaries Club 754, you are its chief executive officer. This means you are expected to preside over all regular club meetings and special meetings, as well as meetings of your executive committee. It is your challenge to see that this club enables its members to achieve their educational goals. It is also your challenge to see that your club helps the area, division, district, and Toastmasters International to meet the organizational goals. Please accept the gavel as a symbol of your leadership and dedication to the office. And I will tell you, as an area director told me as I was being installed as president, don't strike anyone over the head. The gavel is a symbol of the power and authority given to you by the membership of this club. Use it wisely and with restraint. You are a member of your team as well as a leader. A team is more than a collection of people. It is an emotional force rooted in the feelings, thoughts, and actions of all members, with the common goal of achievement, sharing, and mutual support. Work with your team members to create a healthy, dynamic club, a club of which everyone is proud. Will you, President Daniel Jones,
Help us.
accept this challenge and perform your duties to the best of your ability?
Most definitely. To declare
these officers installed. Will all members of this club please stand? depends largely upon the actions of this group. Your executives. On your honor as members of Toastmasters, do you pledge to stand by this club, live with it, and work with it throughout the coming year? Individually and collectively,
Yes, we will.
we will.
We will.
You may now be seated. Will the newly installed club president and immediate past president please approach the lectern? Toastmaster Kareem will dream. As immediate past president of Visionaries Club 754, will you offer the president's pin to Toastmaster Daniel Jones as a symbol of his dedication and service?
Yep.
And Toastmaster Daniel Jones, as president of Visionaries Club 754, will you offer the past president's pin to Toastmaster Kareem Will Dream as a symbol of his dedication and service?
I will.
Please use this opportunity to pin each other.
My promise broken.
Visionaries Club 754 executive team.
So, in the absence of our president, I, T.M. Jones, have been called to the podium to speak on this behalf. My picture was accidentally placed up there, so the power of my good head. Then I've gotten your attention. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, postmasters and guests, those in between, those who aren't sure. Welcome. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming out to a very energetic and exciting night and awesome information. You could have been anywhere. You could have been in the kitchen making food, on KFC line, taking care of your kids, taking care of other people's kids, but no, you just had to be here with us as a family. So thank you for that personally. Now that that is out of the way, let's get down to business. So a visionary can be considered many things. A dreamer, a thinker, some who stares into distance with nothing to do. But of course, visionary is simply achieving a vision. But just because you're called a visionary doesn't mean that you know exactly what to do. This is where you become a visionary. To be a visionary is one thing to have it in your head, but it's a different thing to bring it up. Because faith without work is dead, of course. So now it's time for you to take your faith, take your vision, and bring it up. Now, I'm the current president, but of course, we've had 4 awesome presidents that stood at this lectern. Not this exact lectern, but this lectern. You had Kim Smith, Kim Starr, Kim Valier, and of course, Kim Shani Forehead, aka Kim Kruger. That is the executive. But as I stand before you, I want everyone to know, I have my team, you have your executives, and we have each other. So as we move forward this year, the goal for us is to simply look back at our foundation. Because why reinvent the wheel when you can simply take its concept and see where there's source of innovation? Because we're not perfect. But of course, using our foundation and see how to apply it and grow further. as a building, you just put it up and leave it. No. Every so often there's renovations of this building. Every so often they decide to change the paint of it, change the shingles, change the windows. But do not just leave it there, because if you leave it there, it breaks down. Thus, cobwebs, nature's beauty decide to take full advantage of it and just remove it. So we're not just going to take visionaries and leave it there. No. We're going to take the foundation left for us by our past presidents. We're going to take that foundation and see how we can add upon it, how we can bring value, whether it's creativity, wisdom, or just simple regularness. But at the end of the day, the goal is to grow, not get comfortable in the furniture, stare outside the closet. Now, with that being said, that is the basics of it. I'm standing here to simply say, you're all awesome, but of course, I cannot be an awesome person without you people. You put me there, of course, you can take me from here. My goal is to serve you. The executive goals is to stand here for you and to see exactly how best you can serve you and everyone that comes to contact with us. To show that visionaries tell us not only a great leader, but a great legacy. When you compare visionaries to other clubs, we are really out of the norm because we accept everyone for who they are, whether it's serious, silly, no. We want you to come as you are and use that creative flair when you speak as a Toastmaster. If anyone can give a speech, and not anyone can deliver a speech how you can do it. And Toastmasters isn't just about giving speeches. It's about finding your voice as an individual. Whether it's as a leader or simply as a support. It's about finding your style and how you can use that with finding your voice. It's about finding a path for yourself while you connect with other like-minded individuals. And of course, that's called networking. You're not here to just simply take advantage of the agency. You're here to take advantage of the opportunity to speak, to learn, and to grow.
Yes.
And of course,
Yes. Yes.
even though there may be food, but that's what we're for. Even though we would like you to contribute to us. You are here because you want to speak upon yourself. Because no one is forcing you. I'm not one of the gavel to your head. You are here because you want to be a visionary. And of course, visionary wants you to be one of us. So I stand here before you as your 5th president, but not just as the president, but as a member. Because before I can be a president, I must be what I do. I need to remember that I started off as a simple PTM, learning about the club. Who are these random persons? What is this club about? But then I realized it is not random. It's beautiful chaos. Because we all are unique voices and we apply every single thing. Every single competition and every single hour. And I'm not telling you to change that. I'm telling you to grow your brain. I'm telling you to ignite your spark, to open your mind and expand your mindset. I'm telling you to walk along with me on this path called visionaries as we decide that we're going to be awesome together. So if you take anything else from this speech, from this presentation, from this short young man standing in front of you, take this. You're a visionary not because you dream. You're a visionary because you use your voice to make your dream a reality. So, walk along with me as we take this journey together, because remember you are not alone. Like I said, I am the team, you are the executives, and we all help each other. So when you walk in the doors, a visionary 754
881.
I said 754
881.
754
881.
Remember, this number is a symbol of our leadership, but it's also a symbol of our leadership. My brother is broken.
A man who can turn any negative situation into a positive. One who has so much energy and charisma that he not only allows it to come out through his words, but through all of his dance moves and actions. A man with a vision. Let us give our president, Toastmaster Jones, another round of applause. That with your leadership and your dedicated and hard-working executive team, our club will surely reach its full potential. Now, with all things, we have to bid an adieu and close out properly so that a real party can start and the real celebrations can begin. I would like to now welcome up through our virtual platform Toastmaster Zaza Wallace, who will give vote of thanks and recognition, followed by our good illustrious President Toastmaster Jones, who will lead announcements and our motion for adjournment. Let us give her a round of applause as she comes on the
Good evening, everyone, and morning to it, to who that applies to. I thank you for allowing me to give the vote of thanks. I'm sorry if I said something silly. I thought I would have waited a little bit later in my vote of thanks to get that reaction. However, I would like to begin by thanking our Mistress of Ceremonies, Toastmaster Erwinique Store, as I begin. We have been blessed by her presence at the virtual lectern, and I would like to thank her so much for maintaining such an aura and energy of greatness, of fun, and making the whole night just 100% more enjoyable. It is always a pleasure to have her in the room, and I would just like to thank her for being our Mistress of Ceremonies. I would also like I really can't do anything. I'm literally in Grand Bahama. I would like to start this very long list of thanks. I would like to start this very long list of thanks from. I would like to thank Toastmaster Kareem Wildrian, DTM Garth Jackson, DTM Derek Garcia Rule, DTM Anson Munnings, TM Tasha Smith, my apologies if I got that wrong, DTM Andre Kelly, DTM Williams, DTM Lanisha Albury, for all of your words of encouragement to our incoming executive team. I am quite confident that they will carry those words in their hearts for the rest of the year and maybe the rest of their lives. I would also like to thank Toastmaster Tamara Knowles for introducing our very dynamic speaker and for almost always putting me on the agenda. I always like having something to do on a Wednesday night. No joke. It's kind of true. I was going to come here anyways. To our wonderful and lovely keynote speaker, Simone Elbow. It was absolutely in my case at the virtual lecture, and I'm beginning to realize it's only about 7 of us who have to say that term, and 4 into the room in this very great night. Your speech, Will, was amazing. Not only was it powerful for the executive team, it was also a good reminder of lessons that we as visionaries, and not only visionaries, as human beings, lessons that we will need to intake into our lives to just help it move a little bit easier and help us to get into that position of greatness that I know everybody in this room can achieve. So I would like to once again thank you for gracing us at the podium, and I cannot wait to see what you do in the future or to hear the next time you speak as visionaries. I would once again like to thank
hold on.
That's fine, that's on me. Thank you. I would like to thank Tasha Dame Smith for assisting. Do I continue? I don't know what's happening.
You're clear, Jaja. Thanks. You're awesome.
You're welcome. Okay, to Toastmaster is it Tasha Dames? Dames Smith? Am I saying that correctly?
Sorry,
How are we helping you?
Tisha, my apologies. Tisha Dames Smith. For for assisting in installing our executive board. We really can't start the year without them, so I am very happy for you installing them into our amazing club. And last but certainly not least, to our executive board for not only saying yes when we randomly set you up for nominations, but for deciding to take on these roles to help our club get to a distinguished place. And I know for a fact that every one of you will make sure that we get into not only distinct club president distinguished, but you will make sure that every person who walks into the halls of visionaries will exceed any expectations, any goals, or any plans that they had for themselves within this club. And I am happy to be a part of this Visionaries Club with you all at the helm. And I would like to thank you one more time. And to Toastmaster Daniel Jones President Toastmaster Daniel Jones for his address. I am happy to say that I will do my best to make your presidency a little bit easier. And I would also like to let you know that that is the nicest thing I will say to you until the president.
Everything get close to the presidential roast.
Yes, when we get to the presidential roast, I will 100% let you have it. But I would like to thank all of you for allowing me to give the vote of thanks. My apologies for the awkward pauses. And I would like to now pass on this beautiful lectern my virtual lectern to the human physical lectern to Toastmaster Erwin Inkstad. Thank everybody for being here.
Thank you, Toastmaster Wallace. One thing that the visitors may not know, she is dedicated to attend every meeting virtually, even from another island.
Yeah.
That shows dedication and ensuring that she reaches her full potential no matter what. I'd like to now officially call on the president of Visionaries Club 754.
AAA1.
To close us out with adjournment and announcements. Let's give him
All right. So I would like to now open the floor for announcements, but before I allow anyone to go, please give me a moment to recognize Tia Wildrium. So, Tia Wildrium, please stand. Come forward, please. So Tia Wildrium has had 2 losses in this family. His grandmother and his dog. And of course, you are a visionary, which means you are family. So your loss is my loss. Just let it go. But on behalf of the club, they suggested that I get you a food basket, but I said no. I know this man, and he's gonna value this even more. Oh, okay. So, you are family.
And for those who don't know, Starbucks is my quasi office. So I go in there to camp out. So yeah, I'm always in there. So if you find me, you'll find me in there.
So first class up. That's an example. When you're buying gifts for someone, actually consider who the person are when they actually like. You don't want to get something that you would like.
Yeah.
Know the person, know the visionary. With that being said, announcements.
Yes.
Any more announcements? Recognize.
So guys, we have the wonderful food from the caterer coming in. The food is a little hefty, so we'll take all donations. No size is too small, but we want you to beef it up and be generous as much as possible, so we could offset the cost. but we have multiple courses. Well, we have dessert, we have a main course, we got different things going on. So yes, thank you. All donations will be accepted by Toastmaster Austin or anybody. So go ahead.
All right. So a friendly reminder, please see our section on donations towards food. Now, back to our announcements. Do the executives have something that they would like to present to the club?
Oh, talking about what? Maybe something?
Yeah.
Oh. How will we presenting and what? Saying who they are?
Just a little bit committees.
Oh.
Run up big committees. Recognize.
Yeah.
Team Madrid.
I'm the vice president membership this year, and my committee will be just supporting all aspects of enhancing the membership experience. I have some degree on my committee, Toastmaster Jaja Wallace and Toastmaster St. Hilaire. And we're open to any suggestions, we're open to any thoughts as to how we could improve the membership experience and the onboarding process, etc. I think that's it.
So that's announcement to the membership committee. Any other committees like to present? All right. We'll leave that for next week then. Any other announcements? Recognize. Yes, because I cannot hear you right there. 5 minutes. Sit down.
Okay, I wanted to talk about the people on
You can tell us. You work, man. All right. Anyone? Announcements? Announcements? Recognize.
Thank you so much. I'm bringing the little luminaries into the halls of visionaries.
Yeah.
15 Next week I would like to extend an invitation because we are having a mock trial, something that originated in luminaries, and you all look at it, made it a little better, so we're gonna take it back and make it even better. So on Friday, we're having a court case. One of our Toastmasters found himself in a scuffle with another Toastmaster, Navari Simpson, and Eddie Tooth was hit Navari with a chair, and the prosecution, with a white folding chair.
Chairs.
Chairs. So the prosecution brought charges against Navari Simpson, and they called it assault with a deadly weapon. The trial starts at 6:30 in the sub. Toastmaster Judge Aaron Turner will be presiding. The bailiff will be Toastmaster Miles Knowles. The prosecution would be Nicolette Chapwoleg and Johan Hutchinson, the tall guy, the one way around here. The defense attorney will be moi and one of our guests, like that is Marin, Mohammed Strong. And the witnesses will be Kalal Edwards. And then some other people. So if you would like the next version of our mock trial, I would definitely.
Dr. Nicolette Bethel. Oh, Jaja asked if Dr. Nicolette Bethel will be there.
Yes.
She said yes.
No, not Dr. Nicolette Bethel.
No, she said no, it's a student, not, don't get your hopes up.
Yeah.
So, thank you for that message all the way down from the halls of luminaries. All right. Any more announcements? Recognize detail.
Thank you for acknowledging me, Mr. President. I just want to give thanks on behalf of the Bahamas Hospital Trust. Those who are going to get out.
Call
to
me.
the restoration. I don't want to get into that, but those persons who were there, they know who they are. So thank you so much for coming. And we will have some outreach activities in the future for those who have a liking to plant life, wildlife. Yes, we planted some mangroves. How much? We planted about 55 mangroves.
All right. You just reminded me. September is only a few more sleeps away, which means our annual beach cleanup community service is coming up. They still to be announced. Of course, that is something that missionaries do every year just to show the environment that we love you, we care for you, and we want to keep you clean. So of course, you are invited for once a day discounts. I will most likely try it there. But everyone else who is you're all missionary. We are happy. So let's clean up together. Any more announcements? All right. Announcements going once. Recognize.
I just got to really get into this. As we all know, it took me a very long time with my journey with the University of the Bahamas. And I would just like to say that my graduation forms were signed.
Woo!
It ends a very long, tumultuous journey.
Announcement, I recognize.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Since we are heralding the greatness inside the room, I want to herald two incredible individuals. And these two individuals are part of your executive team. Yes, and I welcome them to BTVI tomorrow to collect some certain things. Yeah. One of them being an individual who is being awarded for exemplary work within a certificate. The Diploma of Cosmetology recent graduate. Those incredible awards. They have been heralded for brilliance, Mr. President. So I'm sure the work they'll be doing with Visionary this year is going to be that much more exemplary.
Yes. I hold them to that.
You will also be awaiting when you finish your degree at BTVI.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. President. President, as our keynote speaker once said, towards destination. Yes, I have two items that went on a lot of detours. Things. No delays. The two program members.
Things!
They're in the store. Serve as a district member retention co-chair.
Yes!
For 2022, 2023.
Woo! Give me a director incoming. See it.
And we have S.O.G. Williams.
Honestly, in the spirit of celebrations, all good things must come to an end. So, announcements going once, announcements going twice. But before you go, I put in my resignation at this. Moving on, announcements close.
So I can see you no more?
Nope. So,
When
after the 10th. All right, so is there a motion for it?
Before we do that, yes, oops, I'm just trying to backwards over here.
Look at my picture when I was hands up.
Okay, no mind, continue.
Is there a motion for adjournment? Recognize.
I, distinguished Toastmaster Manisha Aubrey move that we adjourn this meeting of visionaries 754. Until next week, same place, same time.
Seconded by the same Toastmaster Williams.
All right, then it's been moved and seconded by the Aubrey and Tia Williams. That we adjourn tonight's meeting. We do this properly. All in favor, please lift your hand, lift your left hand, and Mr. Sergeant, can I get a count?
Good enough majority.
I said we can do this the proper way. All right. Any abstentions, please stand. Any opposition? We did not count the cameraman in abstention.
Yeah, good. Any objections?
Any objections, please see yourself aside. Again, please lift your right hand. All right. So, with everyone in favor of adjournment, with no abstentions and no objections that were shown, I now end tonight's meeting of visionary 754 at 8:23 p.m. Good night, everyone. We actually end on time.
And before we eat, we would like to have the benediction and blessing of the food by our dear Toastmaster Kalal Edwards.
Why you phone black and white?
Okay, good evening, everybody. Okay, I would like to everybody please stand for the blessing of the food. Alright, as God I should, so the hand of the neighbor if you so desire, if not, that's fine. Dear Lord, most heavenly gracious Father, praise you, bless you, thank you so much for another opportunity to come to the great hall of the visionaries. Another chance just to watch yourself grow, watch your colleagues grow, and be a part of something that's greater than yourself. Thank you for the executive board, thank you for the executive board that has left, and thank you for more days to come and Toastmasters here, more surprises and more lectures. I pray for the success, I pray for the failures, and I pray for the agreement. All in Christ's name, that bless us through our bodies, for the rest of the evening.
Amen. Thank you.
And a reminder, we are collecting all monetary donations. Toastmaster Austin, raise your hand.
We are still collecting.
All funds will be going to the non-medical. Oh, can we also in the interim let's get a photo with all
Executives.
the executives.
Can someone of the
Lady all.
Yes.
She's the fastest person in this room.
Can we get a group photo of all executives and dignitaries and the front? All executives proceed to the front. All dignitaries proceed to the front.
Tonight I remember.
I thought already.
Hey. Yeah.
I was ready to give it a straight
All right, executives and dignitaries.
Including Kareem.
Including I think we're okay enough. Yeah.
Let's sit over the president.
Yeah.
I just thought I'm not. I just thought I'm not.
So good.
I ain't gonna let you need
Well, you know what? Okay.
All righty, right this way.
Nice.
Korean.
Nice.
There'll be more.
Oh, you mean minutes?
No. That's all right.
Maybe.
Tell them send the right. Tell them send the right.
Yeah,
You're more members in here now with you?
Yeah!
Tell me what's next.
Members, let's go on some people.
Actually, before that, we getting there with the area and getting there, and everyone on this side of, don't move, everyone on this side of Orly, at Orly, just move over. Yeah, and let Simone get right on the other side there. Don't move. Daniel, nice. We cooking the gas. Okay, now shovel around her. Give me that night. Right, turn in. Korean, come on in.
You know, we can close that.
Danny.
Close it or minimize it because my background is just the Toastmasters.
Alright, Korean forward. Lenny, get ahead.
Oh, could you hold on for a second? I gotta make the.
Oops. Oh, okay. Now bring it over here. Drag that. Oops. Up. All right, cool. You know, almost there, guys. Thank you for your patience. Boom. All right.
Okay, if that's the case, move over everyone on the side, move over.
So that one side?
Right there, perfect. Come over some more, just a little, and then everybody, perfect. That's a nice logo. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so members don't move. Members don't move. Shakira, as well. Jump in. Let's go for the end. Let's go, club founders. Let's go. Charlie, jump in as well. Come in. Some of the ladies just get your chair on the front, please.
You're visionaries, man.
Please.
He said ready behind you. Again.
I don't mind. One sheet for.
No man. You need to go back there. Let's go. I asked you to You're the visionary, right?
Let's go. Come on in.
You stand behind now. Michael, get on here.
No, you're
Michael, I'm doing
Everyone smiles.
Everyone's taller than you.
Everyone smiles. Smile.
1, 2, 3.
Mr. President, smile.
And then we're gonna go on the V. All right, good. Before you move, some kind of V. It's like a.
Oh, right. It's this.
Please, Jesus, Lord.
Okay, so combine the weenus right there.
Everyone do that.
Okay, yeah, go
And
ahead.
then put it together.
Yeah. So 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. Just like that. One,
This would be way easier.
Yeah, she make it. So we doing it.
This would
1,
be
2,
way easier.
let's go.
gonna be way easier.
All right, everybody, please
Backwards is better. 1, 2, 3.
Sorry. Sorry.
Alright, now.
Oh my goodness.
All executives, stay in the front.
If anyone didn't give, please see Alonso, please. Not the guest. Everybody else.
Executives, we want to get a headshot to the front before you.
Check the group. Hey.
Y'all ain't even come dressed.
We did. In the group. And everybody pretty brown. Yeah, pretty brown.
No, that's not my
Well, Sunday off. So let's talk about
And I say teal or black, no wearing teal, I say mustard. I give up to this, nobody say
Anywho,
this is my second official week, so your last week was not this week. I didn't tell you what you used to make my videos and stuff. That's me. Are you last week from someone?
yeah, give it to them. In fact, we're gonna scrap that and do it another time. Okay, when people dress in color coded. So yeah, we scrap that.
How you like
Yeah, that's what I think I'm
And on the block, where it's just
Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah.
Oh, it's nice. Give me a tell you eat them.
Taxi pins. We're gonna return these. We only borrow these for the yeah.
I don't know, actually on the way.
Yeah, that's the big shit.
No, we ordered to also and them shipments.
It would be.
Yep. No, your membership is on the way through.
I can't say we should have.
I
can't say we should have.
Yeah, we ordered.
Camera. Hey, give me another guy.
Yeah, here we go.
Really?
Yes, I raised my hand.
Oh, yeah.
Take that.
You are sorry.
Yeah, he said.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
One, two, three.
Oh, yeah.
He does it, I say, yeah.
You gotta put that in the group, okay? Hold on, but you gotta. Oh, you can like 1 year?
You know, all of the doors is not working in favor. You gotta go. How do you interact? Just send the thing and just don't let me come class.
That beautiful smile.
So the drama is the paper.
Y'all need to grab some room. The energy is just like.
Oh.
It's the air conditioning.
Running from me, you will wake up at 1 a.m. in the morning, you will be in your bed. I think we will.
Okay, look. No, I sent to you.
Another date, man. We know
I
why.
leave.
Oh, wait till you leave.
No, it's just a picture. So I said this.
Yeah.
It's like my voice.
Let's go. We did, Glenny.
Play some tunes. Whoops. Oh, sorry. And